Hello everyone, today we are going to learn about P5JS. So first of all, we'll go to the browser and type P5JS. Just hit the enter button and click on P5JS web editor. Alright, so P5JS is a free JavaScript library for creative coding. And JavaScript, as you all know, that it is commonly used programming language that is used to create interactive websites, dynamic web pages, animations, and for web-based games. Now let's see how to start. How does the architecture look like? So each program will write is called a sketch. As you can see here, this is sketch.js. We write the program here. Okay, now let's get acquainted with the architecture of P5JS. On the top, we have toolbar which has options like file, edit, sketch and help. Below this, next is dashboard that has few buttons to play, to run the code and to see the output, and stop button to stop the code. When this auto refresh is clicked, the code will keep running once we click on the play button. Alright, and the default name is given to the file. We can change the name of the file by clicking on this pencil symbol, right? Whatever name I want to give, I can give it to my file. Okay, this is the sketch. This is the editor area where we write code. When we open it, some default code will appear on the editor, right? On the right hand side, this is the preview window. It shows the output of the code. If we click on the default code, this is the default code. As you can see, by default, there are two functions, setup and draw. Alright, so when I click on this, it will give me a preview of a square with gray color. Okay, on the bottom, this is the console. This helps to find errors made in the code. If let's suppose there is any error in the code, it will show me in the console. Okay, as you can see, by default, there are two functions, setup and draw. Setup is the default function, okay, that runs only once when the code runs, and it allows us to create a canvas. These are the two axes, x-axis and y-axis. By default, the size of the canvas is 400 by 400. 400, this one, the first parameter, this is x-axis and this is y-axis. Alright, we can change the size according to our requirement. Let's suppose I want to decrease the size of the canvas, so I can give it, right? Just click on the play button. So by default, the size is 400 by 400, but we can always change it, right? Next is the draw function. It runs directly after the setup, and the code written inside the draw function, it continuously runs repeatedly in the loop until the program is stopped. And it is used to change the color of the background. By default, it is gray in color. See, we give the color in RGB format. That is RGB, red, green and blue. The minimum range is 0 and the maximum is 255. Okay. So let's suppose I write 120. Randomly, I am taking any number in between 0 to 255. And when you click on auto refresh, the code will auto refresh. You don't need to always click on the run button. Okay. Now let's suppose if you are looking for a specific RGB color, so we can go to Google and type RGB colors. Okay. So let's type 1 minute. Let's type RGB color code. So it will give you RGB color code chart. Let's suppose I'm looking for, I want this color. Okay. So it will show me the code. It is 204, 255 and 204. So if I type this 204 and what was that? 255 and 204, and when you run it, alright, you will get to see this color. So whatever color you are looking for, see this, I want this, let's suppose this pink color. So the code for this is 153076. 153. Let's try it out. 153, 0 and 76. Right? Okay. And it is always suggested that you log in so that whatever programs you will do, it will be saved on your ID. Okay. That's all for today.